So House Hunters is one of the most popular shows on HGTV, and I'm sure you've seen it. It's where an agent shows a couple or a person 3 homes and they decide which one they want to live in. Well, it's a fun show to watch, but it doesn't actually reflect the way things really work. So I thought I would just point out some of the differences between House Hunters on TV and House Hunters in reality. So let's watch a couple of clips and then I'll be right back.
So I wanted to show you this house. It's the Flamingo's Nest.
Good to see you. This first house that we're going to look at, it's 1,776 square feet.
I brought you to see a ranch. It's got about 1,500 square feet on the main floor, plus a finished basement for Jeff.
So something you may have noticed in these clips is that the agent always says something like, this house that I'm going to show you, blah, 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 blah. Well, what the implication is that the agent is choosing the houses for the clients to see. And actually, in many cases, that's what agents do. However, Dave and I do things a little bit differently. Instead of us choosing the houses for you that we're going to take you to see, we give you a list of houses. So we will email you a list, and that list will have pictures and descriptions of the houses. It'll tell you exactly where the houses are. It will tell you features of the houses, and then you can look through that list yourself, look at all the pictures, read the descriptions, and decide which ones meet your criteria or which ones don't. So we're not going to show you houses that we have picked. We're going to show you houses that you have picked that meet your criteria. We think that's a much better way to do things because there may be things that you haven't told us. Maybe you absolutely hate houses with purple trim, for example. I don't know, I'm just throwing something out there. But you didn't bother to tell us that because that seems a very minor detail. But if you see a house with purple trim in your list, you can automatically cross it off because you know you're not going to want that house. So that's a way that we do things just a little bit differently. Okay, let's watch another set of clips.
My main goal in moving was to be close to my parents. We are nowhere near my parents.
Hold on. Hold on.
What?
Wait, what is this?
What is what?
This is electric. Wait, it's an electric cooktop. Wait, I said gas. This is not what I wanted.
Okay, this is different. It's not particularly cute. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey, Kelly. It's not what I was looking for. I don't think.
So in these clips, all of these people are expressing something that they really don't like about the house. A way that this house did not meet their criteria. Dave and I will never show you a house that doesn't meet your criteria. Whether that's an attached garage, whether that's a ranch versus a 2-story, or whatever the case may be. We know that your criteria is important to you. And those are the things that you have pointed out to us that you're looking for. So we're not going to show you a house that doesn't meet those criteria. The only exception to that would be if there just aren't any houses that meet your criteria, or if your criteria is unrealistic for the price range that you've given us. But instead of just taking you to see a house that doesn't meet those criteria, we're going to talk about it with you first. We're not going to pull a surprise on you like that and say, oh yeah, I know you wanted a house with a garage, but this one only has a carport. We would only do that after discussing it with you. Okay, let's look at some more clips now.
It's a little bit above your price. We're at $465 with this home.
It's priced at $888,000.
Oh.
It's a little bit more than you wanted to spend at $780,000.
Roomy?
Nice
Okay,
size, yeah.
Listed for $1.299.
Oh, wow. That's like $100,000 more than the top
I
of our...
know.
This is my biggest pet peeve with the House Hunters show, and that is that almost on every show the agent shows the buyers a house that is over their price range, and usually not just a little over their price range, but way over their price range, way out of their budget. And I just want to let you know right up front, Dave and I will never do that to you. If your price range is unrealistic for the area that you're looking in, we will discuss that with you and we will talk about some options. But we're never going to show you a house that is way over your price range that you can't afford. That's just not fair. That's not realistic. It's not fair to take you to a house that you're going to fall in love with for it to be over your budget. Now, there are cases where, you know, say your budget is $250,000, for example, but you have been approved for a mortgage that is much higher than that. So that's your budget versus your approved amount. Now, that's something that we can discuss and say, you know, your price range is a little low for this area. We know you've been approved for a higher amount. Would you consider going higher? But we would never ever just take you to a house and show you that house without discussing it with you first. So one interesting thing to know about house hunters is that the show is actually basically fake. By the time they get around to filming the show, the people have to have already purchased the house that they selected, or it has to be under contract, one or the other. And the other two houses that they show on the TV may not be houses that they actually looked at. They're just a couple of houses that are available. So if that makes you feel any better, a little less frustrated with the show, I just thought I'd let you know that. It's not reality, it's all made up for TV, but it does make entertaining watchings from time to time. So thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you're house hunting yourself, please give Dave or I a call. Our contact information is below in the description box, and we would be happy to help you. We work in the northern metro Atlanta area, and we know the area quite well. We've been in the business for a long time, and we would love to work with you. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you again in our next video. Bye-bye.